What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Apparently, Rush has got a new drummer coming up. Something Rick Beato is saying. I ran across a video. He says, my thoughts on Rush's new drummer. So, let's watch this together and let me know what you guys think about Rush grabbing a new drummer and maybe possibly making some new stuff. I mean, nobody's ever going to replace Nilles. I mean, he's a legend that can never be replaced. There's a lot of drummers out there that definitely have the skills and abilities. There's some real young kids that have absolutely, I mean, we're talking child prodigies that'll just blow your mind completely. Caleb Drumming, holy cow, that kid, I've watched him for a few years now, and wow, just insane abilities. So, I mean, yeah, the opportunity for somebody to replace Nilles as the drummer of Rush is always there. Kind of curious to see who it is, though. Let's find out together. Let me know down in the comments, are you a Rush fan? Did you grow up listening to Rush? I know I did. And, yeah, so because of my dad, I knew about Rush. I grew up listening to Rush.
So I opened my phone up just a bit ago, and I saw I had a notification on Instagram. And I opened it up, and I saw this.
Hi, we're going back on tour.
Isn't it weird saying it out loud?
Yeah, it totally. You know, we're musicians and we're players, and our music is special. It really is special. When being away from it for a while and revisiting it, I realized how difficult it is to play, but how rich it is in its music and lyrics and everything that it represented.
It feels great to say out loud, finally, that we're going to go on tour and we're going to play a lot of these songs.
Yeah. One of the cool things about how this is progressing, all the songs we're putting together, and I know 35 songs or so far.
Wow.
For a set that's going to be, I don't know, ran a couple of hours, is the fact that we're going to cover a lot of things and change it up night to night, but we'll always have a part of the show that's a tribute to Nilles. And his memory of him and everything that he was to us. And it's going to be beautiful to be able to celebrate him every single night.
Yeah. But the biggest question is, the obvious question is, how do we replace someone who's irreplaceable? And I had heard from Scully, my bass tech, who had been on tour with Jeff Beck. And he had been working with this drummer named Anika Nilles. And he mentioned that how impressive she was, how talented and, musical she was, and powerful. And I think you and I playing with her started to put a charge in us when we heard our song coming back to life. And it was only once we had those successful rehearsal sessions with her that made me feel like, yes, we can do this and we can do justice to this. And this is going to be fun.
Well, I felt exactly the same.
This is really exciting to me. Anika is an amazing drummer. I've featured her in a couple videos in the past.
Check out some of these fills. So relaxed.
I also saw her play with Jeff Beck back in 2022 here in Atlanta, and I was blown away. I thought she was incredible. I followed her on Instagram for the last couple of years. She's an amazing drummer. Now, you can never replace Nilles. No. But those guys should be out playing, and they should be out playing Rush's music. And to me, this is really exciting. I can't wait to go see them with Anika playing. This is a way to celebrate Nilles' music with Rush. I want to say the last time I saw Rush play was in 1996 here at the Omni. It was the Test for Echo tour. But for other people that never...
I've never seen Rush live. I've always wanted to see Rush live. Let me know if you've seen them live. Down in the comments. Yeah, because I that's something that I would love. I would absolutely love to see Rush live. That would be an amazing, amazing show. I've heard nothing but just mind-blowing stories about it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm 50. I would love to see them live. They got somebody to take the place of? Cool. By all means. And like he said, so fluid. She's so calm and relaxed behind the drum kit. This is going to be an amazing show. A lot of songs to learn. But then again, she's a drummer. Chances are she grew up playing these songs. So she's been practicing her whole life for this job.
Got a chance to see them play. No, it's not the same band, but this is, I think, really a cool way to honor Neil and for people to get to hear Rush's music live again. Now, I don't know.
Fully agree. I mean, it's like Pantera. A lot of people screamed and cried because Zakk Wylde was playing for Pantera, and it's at least they're still touring, and part of the band is still there, and the energy is still there, and it's a homage. You're paying homage to those that cannot be there anymore. And that in itself, showing respect and paying homage to those that influenced the world and helped create this modern age of absolutely mind-blowing skilled drummers. Yeah, I mean, without these people to start and lead, we wouldn't be where we're at now.
Respect with Anika playing drums with Rush, but I can imagine it because I know her drumming really well. In my brain, I'm thinking it's going to be her playing some of Neil's parts and then her doing her own thing. I really hope that that's what it is, that she's really kind of putting her own spin on his drum parts. I don't think that she should cover Neil's parts, but the parts that need to be played, the fills that you expect to hear, you're going to hear, and then you're also going to hear her do her own thing.
That's an 1,000,000% good point, because if you look at Slipknot's new drummer, I'm pulling a brain fart right now, Eloy Casagrande, played for Sepultura. Now he plays for Slipknot. I mean, he brought his style with him. Joey brought his style with him. All artists bring a touch of themselves while paying homage to the original drum part. They don't just wreck the drum part and just throw themselves into it. They adapt and insert their parts where they feel they have the capability of doing so with respect to the original.
Incredible playing in odd times. She's got an amazing groove. She's really exciting to watch and to listen to. I'm just a huge fan, and to me, this is a great, great thing. The other part of the announcement that I think is exciting is actually them having a keyboard player, so Geddy doesn't need to go over and play, and he can focus on being out in front and playing the bass, and obviously, as he said, he will play the keyboard parts that he needs to play. I think this is just a great thing, and I'm really excited about it. I don't know Geddy or Alex. I'd love to interview them. If you guys see this, I would love to interview you. I just wanted to say, get on here and say that I'm incredibly excited and supportive of this. I think it's great news.
I mean, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm not familiar with who she is per se, but I also know Rick knows his stuff, and if he says she's going to fit the part, I fully and completely believe it. I look forward to this, and I look forward to hearing what they've got to do. I mean, a lot of bands have come back from retirement, in an essence. A lot of bands have replaced members that needed to be replaced. And, I mean, it happens. You've got to just kind of keep rolling if you want to keep going. And to see Rush and have the opportunity to maybe see Rush, that would be so cool. So, yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have you heard of this drummer? Do you know where she comes from? Any of that kind of stuff? I'm kind of just happy Rush is back out and about. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to hear. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate everybody. And like I said, in YouTube's kind of cracking down on the music creators video. Go ahead and check out the channel. That one's on there because YouTube's really cracking down on music creators. Rick is another one that YouTube's really cracking down on. They're hitting him with copyright stuff from years and years ago. I mean, this channel's maybe 5-6 years old. When people like Davey, who's been doing this 14 years plus, Rick, who's been doing this for probably more than a decade. I mean, to have videos from 5-10 years ago get tagged for stuff when the rules weren't such, that's really, really harsh. And channels are getting shut down because bots are coming in and copyright striking multiple videos on a channel. People will go to sleep with a healthy channel and wake up with no channel because the bots took over and hit multiple videos at one time. And YouTube, by rule, you get 3 strikes, you're done. So then you spend the time trying to get your channel back up and going. And in the process of getting your channel back up and going, which can take up to 3 months, if ever, your fan base loses your views in their algorithm because they haven't been watching you. You haven't been around for a month or so. So yeah, if you don't post weekly or even daily, if you're not posting all the time, your videos aren't going to be seen and YouTube will definitely smother your stuff. So help out the YouTube creators. I appreciate everybody that clicks on a video and watches to this point. Go ahead and put an 18 down in the comments below if you made it to the end of the video. I appreciate everybody. Music YouTube's really getting hard. A lot of people are kind of blending over to stuff like Kick instead of Twitch and Rumble instead of YouTube for the music stuff because the copyright stuff's not there. So, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.